There we go.
There we go.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
And welcome to the latest chat.
Chinwag.
Welcome to the latest...
Number 118.
Yeah, our weekly chat.
Yes.
With me.
First of all,
yeah.
we do apologise, we are late.
We're a little bit late. We've been rushing around. Firstly, let's start again. Okay, welcome to our weekly live stream. Okay,
Yes.
This is where we sit down and just chat about our week on eBay.
Yes.
Sometimes there's some useful information. Most of the time there isn't. But that's because it's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Is that fair? Is that fair to say, or do you think we do?
I think so. We try.
We try.
Yeah.
But if you're expecting lots of like info and stuff,
We try to give info.
we've been trying to put out videos during the week which are like more useful, I think. So this is just, how it is. This is just chilling. No?
This is chilling.
Just chilling.
It's you and me chilling.
Right, okay. Let's go and say a few highs to everyone.
Yes.
There's a few people. Okay, I'm Zaheer, this is Rebecca. For those of you who don't know, you all know that. What am I even saying that for, man? It's just pathetic. Alright. Stephen Bennett, Margaret says hi. Adam Kelsey says hi as well. Peter Ray says hi, all didn't go out in the end as mate got stuck in Morden, okay, as they shut the road because of a stabbing. That's understandable. Cy on the Moor says good evening. Janet Plant, Ryan, hi Ryan, how are you? Wow, okay. Dave has popped in. Laura, I've had no sales this week. Relax, chat, says Cy on the Moor. Yeah, we're gonna just take it easy. We'll take it a little bit easy. We will talk some of the eBay
we're going to
stuff.
try and give
But yeah, this
some good info.
Yeah. We're just a little bit behind, a bit flustered because we've been out walking, we've been walking the dog. For those of you that don't know, we're part of, most of you probably won't know, but we're part of like a Fitbit group, which can get quite, like...
it's been really competitive.
It can be competitive, yeah. I think it can become
really competitive.
I think
this has probably been one of the worst weeks
this has been the most competitive week, definitely.
Yeah.
So it keeps us busy. So
Yeah.
It's nice. Although I do wish some people would just stop walking. Like, it's just a bit silly when some people just continue to walk. Just
especially
putting that out there.
because you're sat here for an hour now, not walking.
Yeah, exactly.
You might just have to start getting up and walking
just
around.
start walking around, yeah.
Up and down the front room, yeah.
But honestly, what's the friggin' noise?
What noise? We can't hear any noise.
Let us know what the noise is.
What noise are you hearing?
Dave, let us know. Let us know whether there's something up with the sound. What's the friggin' noise? I don't know. Oh gosh, hope the mic's okay, hope everything sounds okay.
Yeah.
We should have checked that, but we have. Audio should be good.
Hopefully.
Yeah, unless it sounds...
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, let us know about
Not unless
the sound.
you're picking up on Alf walking up and down.
Yeah, it might be Alf, yeah. I blame the competitive nature of the Fitbit group on Ryan. He's a beast, says Adam. Ryan's no beast. He's more like...
Yeah.
He's more like roadkill, to be honest. Where is the weigh-in?
Did you not do it?
I didn't do one today.
Oh no! Are you going to do one tomorrow?
Do you know why? Do you know what? I'll admit why. This morning.
No, we're not talking about it.
No, we're not talking about that.
I know what you're going to say.
No, you don't.
I know what you're going to say.
No, you think you know. I'm not. I just wasn't. I was a bit down by it because I weighed myself and I was 17 stone, and I was hoping I'd be a bit less than that. But I've been really bad, I'll be honest. I just didn't feel. I felt a bit. I'll see if I can do one in the next day or two. But yeah, I have been doing weigh-ins, and I kind of felt a bit.
Yeah.
Felt a bit low because it didn't lose as much weight. Daniel Jitaru says, hi Zaheer, what are your thoughts on Apex Legends? My computer really can barely play it. Yeah, it looks good. I want to play it.
But it kicked you out of a game last night.
Yeah, last night when I was trying to play it. The reason is because I was trying to record it to see if I could stream it, and my computer and my processor and graphics card were both maxed out for so long during the game that it just crashed. So A self-employed dreamer says, haha, I've got it in the bag. Oh, well.
Well,
Yeah, I wouldn't count your chickens before they hatch.
We're only on here for an hour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Man, some people really, just.
Dave is saying it sounds like a bashing noise.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it is.
Don't know.
Okay.
Karen's saying she can't hear a noise, so.
Thursday, 7.6 miles, 9 floors, and 19,000 steps for an 18 stoner. Wow, Dave, that is pretty good numbers. Hey, Stu, I'm not talking about that, Stu Mandry.
He's going to get told off if he does.
Yeah. And Karen says, hey, I'm 2 pounds up, but had a bad week all week. Yeah, it was really bad. Like, this week, I ended up eating much worse. I think exercise has been really good. But it wasn't just disappointing. It might be that it might be okay. I mean, but Yeah. Z is on the pogo stick diet, up and down says BCP. I need to go down a bit more than just up and down at like 17 stone. I mean, I've lost 9 pounds since starting at least, so it's not bad. But yeah, Ryan says roadkill, disgusting. We are pros from I don't even realise. Yeah. Z, are you still playing Fortnite, says Daniel? Yes, I played Fortnite just the other night. Yeah, I streamed it the other night as well. So I might even play it again tonight because I'm not going to be able to play and stream Apex Legends because my computer's just too rubbish. So I probably will just stream Fortnite again because I mean it's fun. Ryan says, question, what have you had to eat this week? How many calories per day?
Oh, it's been a bad week.
Thing is, I would have thought it still would be under the calories.
I think it's been a bit of a bad week. I mean, we've walked like loads this week,
but we've probably out-eaten ourselves as well. Like I did eat pretty much like 3 racer bars, which are like Aldi's version of Snickers.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, right, I finished work at 5:00. And we got stuck in traffic for like a whole hour. We didn't get home for a whole hour.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, this journey on a clear day takes us like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was a horrible journey home.
When we've got a bit of traffic, it's normally about more like 30. But it took us an hour. And you know what we did? We went to Aldi and we went and got like...
all kinds of bad food.
All kinds of bad food. And then since Wednesday, it has just been awful. Really. Yeah. It has been.
It has.
Yeah.
My friend lost a lot of weight by having a gastric band. They tied around the fridge door, says Stu. Lord Ahab says, hey, saw you broke your camera lens. Just get an M42 lens to Sony Alpha adapter ring for £1 on eBay and use a vintage M42 screw mount lens, which you can pick up for £10 to £15. That sounds really, really good idea, like a really good idea, Lord Ahab, but I'm pretty sure that would mean that I would have to do manual focus. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but let me know if that's the case. But I think that would mean manual focus, and also there would be no like optical like stabilization. And I know that means paying a lot more for the lens, but I kind of like those features. Ryan says 10k a day. Numbers talk, and Z walks, says Ryan. No, whatever, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm disappointed. I'll be honest. We weren't tracking what we ate. That's the problem.
No, we didn't. And I think that's been the downfall this week. Yeah. We really don't know calorie-wise what we've eaten this week. Like
we use the Fitbit app a lot, and our activity levels have really gone up. Activity is way up, and I love that. But really do need to actually track what I'm eating now, because I think it's only going to help. Fritz says hi Fritz. Peter Cummins says everyone eats more in winter, don't worry about it, just keep exercising. And Daniel says I have to go. All right, Daniel, thanks for popping in.
Joining us.
But Peter, that's a good point. The exercise is definitely we love the exercise part of it. It's nice that it gets us out and gets us active.
It's been really motivating, actually. Like, even though our days are like so packed, the fact that we are like trying to concentrate and allow a certain amount of time for exercise each day, it's something that we've wanted to do for a long time. We've always put it off and had the excuse of, I haven't got the time, when are we going to fit it in? And it's like, actually, if you put it as like a priority on your list, and go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
It really, really does make you feel really good. It makes you feel awesome, actually.
Definitely. Pommy Picker says, "Good day, guys. Hope you're all well." Thank you, Pommy Pickers. We're well. I hope you are as well. And Karen says, "I need a Fitbit just to beat your steps, Z. I would walk all day if needed." Another one. We've got another one.
Another one.
We've got another one. Nah, I'll take on all contenders.
Oh, dear.
Question for Bex: is this Fitbit the best Christmas present you got, Z?
Yeah, I think so.
I think in many ways,
you've been like so motivated since you've had it.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what you kind of needed it. Because I know how much I enjoy my Fitbit.
Yeah.
It really does make me think about the amount of steps I do, the amount of activity I do during the day. So, you know, having to be at a desk all day, I do like to try and make sure I'm getting my steps up.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
It's,
definitely. I think it's a great example of social media. I really do. I think I, as some of you guys know, like I've left Facebook. I've really cut down social media in general.
You're back on Instagram though, aren't you? In a small way.
Why do you have to lean away from me? Look where you are.
No, because I'm talking to you. I was like talking to you.
Okay. It just looks like you talk to me like this.
Well, I'm trying to talk to you. Do you know what? Do you want to do the rest of the chat on your own? Because I'm quite happy to walk away.
No. Jeez, man. Right. What were we saying again before?
I don't know. You were just being plain rude, but you know, hey.
Oh, come on. Okay. Yes, it was a good gift. We really like it. I think we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Stu says, "Don't be worried about the numbers. You'll know you're on the road to success when your clothes start to feel bigger in a few weeks' time, hopefully." And Self-Employed Dreamer says, "The challenge has come in handy for me this week because the brakes on my van are goosed, so I've had to walk to the parcel shop and container, etc." Oh, okay. So that could change things, maybe, once that's fixed, but we'll see. Ryan says, "I'll challenge you to a walk-off. You know I'm good for 6k a day." And Simon Mitchell says, hi there, Simon. Right. Anyway. Hey, Steve, how are you? In the doghouse? No, I'm not in the doghouse. It's fine. I'm actually not feeling so great. I've been struggling with...
Oh, and haven't I heard it for the last 2 days?
Yeah, but it's really bad, you know. It really wears you down. It does, man. I'm struggling. You might not be able to tell because I hide it so well. I don't really go on about it, but I had a bit of a cold. Bex might have heard about it here and there, and she's making out that I go on about it, but it's not true. So 15 minutes in, first fight. No. Yeah, when Beck's clothes start fitting, you're winning, says Dave. That would need like medical procedures and stuff. I don't think that would ever happen. Just physically.
What's that?
You're too small, aren't you? I could never fit in your clothes.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Yeah, there's
exactly.
no way.
Sion the Moor says, "Fitbit support is second to none. Wife stopped working and support had us take a photo. Replacement arrived 2 days later," says Sion the Moor. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, everyone say, "Oh, pawsy, thank you." And Karen says, "Man flu alert."
Yeah, I know. Right?
Tell us about your struggles, Z. Well, you know what? Like, your gums start itching, your nose is all like kind of sniffly and tingly. You know, you feel kind of just under the weather, and then you still have to just soldier on through. Really, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of effort, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I mean, you know, just saying, could do with a bit of support. You know, like for my illness.
No.
She gave me nothing, man. Nothing.
No. Just no.
Just. Man flu is real and can be fatal. Next meet up, I'm wearing heels, says Steve. Well, Steve's just putting it out there.
Wow.
All right, let's get down to some kind of work talk because we've already been chatting.
Yeah, that's what you've.
Pray for Z. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. See, people understand. Understand. Question for Bex: how can you walk with Z and still be behind him? Don't leave him. Don't leave him.
Do you know what? It's because like majority of the time during the week I'm actually at work, so he gets in a lot more steps in his day than,
so I get
than I do.
I get all the steps in, and then I walk with her as well.
Yeah, so he's like getting like bonus on top of like what you're like what you're doing. So yeah, he's so that's why he's like always ahead of me, because like I don't walk the same amount of steps that you do.
It's disgusting, isn't it? It's rude, isn't it? Just no. Just rude, no. Man. You guys, this chat is just like degenerates, man. Look at them. Let's talk eBay. We'll talk about some eBay stuff. eBay this week has been pretty cool. It's been not. I don't think it's been as amazing as the previous week, but it's still ticking along nicely. And we've got to say some of that has to be to do with Web Interpret. Now we've actually agreed because we've had it for like 30 days odd, and we've agreed to sign up to their monthly plan. It costs £42 a month, but for the first month we're getting it for £1, so we thought we'd try it, but otherwise going forward, if we decide to keep it, it's going to cost us £42 a month. And for that, and then also they will charge like a 5% fee on some of the sales that they get. And we overall we're very happy with what Fitbit has achieved for us. It works really well, and they offer a free option as well, which is the European countries, Germany, Italy, Spain, France, which you can actually get for free. And basically, for those of you that don't know, we've talked about it a fair bit recently. Web Interpret are a company that take your listings and convert them and put them onto European websites, so you get more sales, right? So we've got like a little graph that we can share with you guys. Let me just see if it works, and then I can kind of like show you guys. Yeah, here we go. So does Web Interpret translate to Welsh? I don't think so, Dave. I don't think so. Let me just show you guys. This is the situation. Now we've only just gone on to the paid plan, literally in the last day or two. So most of these results are actually just from the regular free plan, which anyone with an eBay account really can get. It's called the European Sales Booster Program. Okay, so the European Sales Booster Program. Now all we did was agree to go on this Web Interpret thing, and as you can see, in the last 4 weeks we've had an additional 750 quid worth of sales. That is really not too shabby when you think about it. Even if they were charging £42 a month, that works out pretty well if it's going to get you an extra 750 quid in sales, right? So definitely something that we're impressed with. Now what's interesting as well is, like I said, you don't need to actually pay for this service. They do what's called the European Sales Booster, which translates your listing to Germany, France, Italy, and obviously everyone's situation is going to be different. But for us, you can clearly see we're getting a whopping 57% of our sales coming through ebay.de, the Germany website. So that's quite interesting in itself. So you can actually see here that we've had 57% sales come in from Germany, and then the next 3 countries that are similar are the US, Spain and France, all coming in with a similar amount of sales. So that is really good. We had to do no work whatsoever for this, guys. Bear in mind, all we did was just say, yeah, we'll be on Web Interpret. Now if someone said to you, you know, like, just sign up to Web Interpret, you get, but bear in mind, it depends on what you sell, right?
Ryan's got a quick question. He's put in there 750 is great. What other than RC stuff has sold through Web Interpret so far? It's been mainly all RC, or was it a photograph?
We did sell.
We've sent a photograph as well this week.
99% though has been the RC stuff. But we have sold. We have sold like a vintage press photograph.
But, I mean, you got to bear in mind, on the main store now, the majority of the stuff hopefully is now RC, and there might still be the odd bits and pieces that you've kept on there. I think like you listed like the games.
The video games are on there as well.
So there are a few bits and pieces that haven't been moved over to the second store, but other than that, it's mainly RC on the main store now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we managed to get, like, as soon as the video game went live abroad, we actually started to get offers. We've had offers from Canada, we've had offers from the States, which is really good. So we started to get offers. I've not accepted any of them just yet, but it's really cool. And the other thing is like, you know, like I said, they charge you 42 quid a month and they charge 5%. You can add like a percentage automatically, you know, like on Amazon you can say your international sales, you want them to charge an extra 5% or 10%. You can do that on this as well. So you can kind of like cover yourself. But yeah, for those of you that haven't seen it or have just come in, this is the situation. Web Interpret has added £750 of sales to our turnover over the past 4 weeks, which is by doing no extra work ourselves. That's pretty nice when you think about it. That's a really decent number to get on top of.
Some of this wasn't our entire listings either. So
for the majority of this, it was done on only 400 converted listings.
Because when you're doing the trial, they're only convert a certain number over.
It'll be interesting to share these figures with you again in a month's time.
And as long as we remember, we'll probably do that. If we can share with you again in like a month's time, that'll be interesting to see, because then they'll have had a month of 1,000 listings translated. Because like we said, most of these numbers have come from only 400 odd listings being translated. Because one of the things about the European Sales Booster, which is free, is that they only translate up to 500 listings. So that's what I would say. All right, let's just go back to full screen. Alia's in the chat. Hi Alia, how are you? Hi. George Ross as well. Hi George. Hi George.
Right, Paul Weaver. Hi Paul. Sion the Moor has a question. How do you find the Italian postal system? Overall, we've not really had any worries. We've sold quite a few items to Italy, and we've not had any issues. So it's just, let me just see what are all cases. I'm just going to have a look at some of our cases that we've had recently. No. Cancel transactions, close requests, requires attention, item wasn't received. There we go. Okay, just having a look now. The last two cases, 2 out of the last 3 cases were actually European were UK sellers. We have had one which was recently. We've had one which was an Italian case. So we have out of our last 3 items not received cases, 2 were actually UK based. 1 was based in Italy. So, but overall, we don't seem to see much of an issue. I don't think it's much of an issue. I know some people have had bad luck, haven't they? I mean, you've sent stuff to Italy as well, have you, or not? Have you had any sales to Italy in the past? I know we.
No, I don't. I can't.
But
there's not anything. That
but on the main
out.
store, we've sent loads
But
of
we
RC.
have.
We've sent loads of RC to Italy.
I don't remember there being too many issues, to be quite honest.
Yeah, we've been pretty good. Right, the Treasure Pirate Heather says, hi BCP, hi George Ross, he of the super professional vids, puts me well to shame. Peter Cummins says, question, is the 750 assuming that you would have had no international sales if you hadn't used it? No, the 750 is completely, these are sales that some of them we could have had through UK. It's possible that some of those buyers would have come onto ebay.co.uk and purchased. It's possible. But I'm not sure that's the case. I think appearing on a local site is very powerful, because without this system, without listing directly on another site, you're going to appear under the international sellers banner. And for some people, they're just not going to want to buy from an international seller. And also, not to mention the translation aspect of it as well. Some people don't have a great grasp of English, so and we had a really peculiar one. We've actually had a sale that's going to Japan where the buyer actually bought from eBay Germany.
Yeah.
Like, we would have thought they would have bought from eBay US or eBay UK.
That was a bit of a strange one, but
yeah,
know, we're really interested to see like the results of it, and
yeah, I'm so far I'm loving it because I'm not I actually feel that these sales are sales we would not have gotten otherwise, because what you've got to assume is if you don't have this, is you're assuming that the buyer will then come to eBay UK, or will or will see your listing under the international sellers listing and buy, and I just think this attracts.
And not every buyer is going to do that.
No. Some people want to just see the top listings, don't they? They want to just see the local country listings. And some people will search for their country only. I know in the past when I'm looking for stuff, especially when I'm buying RC parts, because so many come from China, I look for UK sellers so that I get a quicker delivery. But even then, sometimes you get duped and the item ends up coming from China like 3 weeks later or something. Alia says, thanks for the recommendation for Emek Kebabzi. Went there, the chicken and doner wrap is awesome.
They are really awesome.
I miss Emek so bad.
Absolutely.
You know what?
Like our favourite.
I tell you what, Emek destroys anything that we've seen around. It just destroys it, just crushes it. Just like Morley's destroys every chicken shop I've ever eaten up here. You know, like we tried a new chicken shop recently and we were kind of fooling ourselves into like, oh, it's really good, isn't it? It's not actually that good.
No.
It's not.
It's okay.
It's dry. No, it's not. It's just dry.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, just not happening. Gotta love a graph on Friday. Will be great to see this after a full month on all listings, and even better to look at it in 6 months, says Ryan. I agree with you, Ryan.
I mean, we are going to continue with it, and I don't think we've got any, unless something like seriously goes wrong with it.
Yeah.
I can't see us cancelling it.
Ryan says stick with it this year. See with the £500 fixed fee just to see what sales will be over the course of 12 months. Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, I would like to see that as well. I think we are going to stick with it. We've got no reason not to so far. It's done really well, and it's also made me. Think that we should also be cross-listing our listings on Amazon as well. It's stupid that we haven't done. I think we're going to start cross-listing a lot of our stuff on Amazon because it just makes more sense. Sai says, very interesting. Please do update us. I signed up for Web Interpret, not available to me in Ireland, says DBG. Oh, that's sad. But also, I wouldn't be too sad about it though, DBG, because you've also got to look at whether it's suitable for you or not. We find it suitable for the RC stuff. I mean, I'm not sure I would be.
Because we have tried it previously, and we didn't feel it worked for the stock we had at the time. I remember us trialing it and then stopping it. Yeah. Because we didn't really see a massive difference. So you do have to look at what it is that you are selling, because you might find that it may not necessarily work for you. Yeah, exactly. You do have to think of it in those ways as well. Z, what is the lowest value item you've sold through Web Interpret? Is it better to have a minimum price? I mean, if you're going to be paying 5%, technically, if you sign up for the European Sales Booster, you're not paying anything, so you don't have to worry. But assuming you sign up for their £42 a month so they can translate all of your 2,000 listings and list them across like 10 different eBay stores, then there is like a 5% fee they'll take as well. So obviously you've got to bear that in mind. But the platform comes with tools which allow you to just tack on 5% if you want to your international sales and things like that. So there are some benefits to it. All right, we'll take you guys over to some graphs again in a moment. Okay, Sai on the more, any sales I've had to Italy via eBay, the buyer has always asked me to pack the item really well, as the postal service there can be a little clumsy. Sue's Piles of Shame's coming.
Hey Sue, how are you?
Hey Sue.
South London reseller says, question, £750 is impressive, but shouldn't eBay be promoting your store in these countries? That's a very good question. And in theory, when we are promoted in those other countries. We are shown in some of those countries. Like we will appear, and we do get international sales. But the thing is, there's something about being listed directly, because the thing is, if you're selling, for example, if you sell an item just on eBay UK and you offer international postage, over in America, for example, on ebay.com, say like an American dude's looking for your item, before they even get to your item, they're going to see a list of all the other people that have listed on ebay.com. Now that's going to be all the people that live there and list on it, and all the people like us now who are listing on there. So they're going to see all of those, and then there'll be like a little line, and it'll be like also available from international sellers, and then it's going to be the rest of the rest. So bearing in mind how most people shop on their mobile phones, you're going to lose out on a lot of sales. It's not a coincidence that we've seen this massive uptick in sales since having it enabled. Having the listing natively on the website has a massive impact. And also, if you don't want anything to do with web interpreter and you're willing to put the work in, we've got the middle store, isn't it, the featured store, whatever. And I believe that eBay do give you 1,000 listings for free. So no insertion fees to list on eBay Germany. I think they give you 1,000 listings for free to list on ebay.com as well. And just think about it. Just because you're listing on ebay.com, it's not just Americans that are going to be searching ebay.com. Most people in countries where, for example, they don't have any eBay are probably going to go to ebay.com, aren't they, to buy stuff off of eBay.
Yeah.
So it's just about, being more out there. Right. So a lot of people saying hi to Sue. DBG's just letting us know that there's not a lot you can get in Ireland. Sorry for swearing. It's fine. Oh gosh. Treasure Pirate says, sorry, phone battery dying here, got to go. No worries. Thanks for popping in. Karen says, question, web interpret, do you have to do your own international postage? Yes, you do have to have international postage set up, Karen, that's right. If you don't have international postage available, they won't do it. Lord Ahab says, eBay Germany is bigger than eBay UK. eBay Germany is bigger than the whole of Etsy, says Lord Ahab. And I think that's a great example. That's a great point, Lord Ahab. And we've seen a massive 57% of our new sales have come from eBay Germany. And also, like I said, web interpret, translate. Yeah. There's value in that. I think there's value in that. Ryan, GTX 1060 on Amazon 200. Go treat yourself. Get your wife one. Oh gosh. I thought Morley's was only known for their triple M burger. No, their chicken burger is amazing. Z's already sniffling. Don't mention food or he'll be drooling as well, says Ray. Oh, okay, we must be quite behind in this chat here. Don't forget all your German VAT certificates before the deadline, says Jay Dennis. What else have we got here? Question, do you expect any returns due to item not as described as a result of translation fail? Not every system is foolproof. We don't, and there is a good reason for that. Our listings are really simple. We don't, when we describe an item, we tend not to use adjectives. We don't use local kind of terms that like a British person would know. We're not putting in, these are mint, these are mint me old China plate, I'm a diamond geezer, trust my feedback. That word diamond geezer literally translated isn't going to translate correctly. It will just be literally translated into something, and it's going to sound ridiculous, right?
So we're just using
our listings are so to the point. There's no, the most descriptive we get is when we say it is good condition, or very good condition.
Yeah. But with a lot of the RC parts, I mean,
it's just
other
new
than
in
the cars,
packet.
obviously, because the cars we do have to put a description in, but it's like it's new in packet.
So there's no
not, like we quite literally in our description for that it would just be like, is it new?
New.
Do we
Just
even
new.
put that in
New.
there?
Yeah, it's just. Well, no, we don't put that. We just say what it is, and that's it, really.
Yeah.
Question from George: when would we expect you to be rocking a 6-pack, Z? Man, I tell you now, if I had a 6-pack, they'd have to put warnings out for people because they just wouldn't be able to handle it. Don't you think?
I think you're overthinking it slightly.
No, I think so. They'd be like, what? No, I can't see that happening.
Okay.
If it does, though, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
No, it could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Maybe you just don't want it to happen.
No,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever, man. Question. Sensible one. Do you think... Sensible question. So he talks about Brexit. Brexit will affect how we can sell to Europe. If so, details, please and thank you. I really haven't got a clue, Ryan.
Don't know how it's going to affect sales. How we sell to Europe.
It could. It really could.
No idea.
If it affects... It could affect a lot of people. Let's be honest here, guys. Let's be honest. It could affect a lot of things. It could.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, we're just all hoping that it won't.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I think because like none of us really know, the only thing we can do is react to it if something like does mean that it's going to be more difficult to sell to Europe.
Yeah.
And just try and adapt, really.
Yeah.
It's none of us really know.
No.
That's the honest answer.
Yeah.
We've spoken about it.
Yeah, no.
Like in great length.
Well, I mean, the concern is obviously that all of a sudden you're going to then have customs forms. All of a sudden, buyers may have to pay customs fees for their items, which would then make us less attractive to buy from, right? So why, like Lord Ahab said, is if eBay Germany is that huge, and the little evidence we've seen is obviously a big marketplace. Why is someone else going to buy from eBay UK if it means they're going to have to pay some kind of customs fee if they can buy from Germany and not pay a customs fee? And the chances are, with the size of eBay Germany, they're going to have everything that. So, there are those concerns, but we don't know, do we? We just don't know. Use War of the Stars and it will get translated into German as Star Wars, says Lord Ahab. Oh, gosh. 6 packs of Audi Twix, says Adam Kelsey. 6 pack of Foster's. Oh, my God, Beck's reaction to the 6-pack. Question. After selling some of your stolen private collection, how does it feel clearing the shelves? You know what, Ryan? For those of you that don't know, we've been selling stuff that I shouldn't have had in the first place. Over the past few hauls, I ended up with like a shelf full of radio control cars, and I've been selling them, and I've got to say I feel pretty good about it.
Well, the thing is, all that was happening, there was only a couple that you'd actually like play with. Yeah. Okay.
Use. You could say use. Play with makes it sound like playing with toys, use. No, use.
No, so there was only a few.
Call them run.
That,
only a few
you would
run.
go out and run. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Or try and fix up.
Yeah.
And then there was just like a shelf full of ones that he didn't even touch. So I'm happy he made the decision. It wasn't me pushing you at all.
Beck,
it was like
I wish you would sometimes. I mean, I made a video about this as well, about the downside of selling something that you love. You don't want to become a hoarder and start keeping it all. Sometimes I actually wish Beck would be strict with me about these things.
Yeah, but I'm just not that bothered.
I know, but you should be.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You should be.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Why not?
Because I just don't care. If you want it, then have it.
Oh, see. Oh, no, lucky, guys. Oh, no, lucky. That is what she's like. She's like, if you want it, have it. And then because I'm so immature, I'm just like, Yeah. And then that's why. Okay. Peter Cummings with lovely Brexit that will poke the hornet's nest. No. Box of 6 fried chickens, says Karen. Ray says the big white space behind you is crying out for a different inspirational message each time you go live. Get a whiteboard or big paper. You could sell that space as well for a URL each time.
Oh, no, well, that might be a little idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Ray.
Yeah, I like
different
that idea.
Quotes and things. Yeah.
Yeah, we might try to do that.
Stu says if this Brexit thing is so important, you'd have thought it would have gotten mentioned in the news or something.
I know, right? I've not heard anything about
Stu?
it.
Yeah. Question for Bex, not so sensible one. What would you do to...
I'm not answering, Ryan.
Oh, gosh. Okay. John B says, been so nice having my stock at the shop, not at home. Oh, John, yeah, I remember John B. I got a bricks and mortar shop recently, so I can imagine that would be really good. Z, have you been in a gym before us, Dave? Yes.
We used to go, didn't we?
We did. Not for a long enough time, clearly.
No.
But yeah. All right. With Germany imposing this ban on sellers outside of Germany without a tax certificate selling on local site, then you might get a problem. Obviously, Amazon are removing people next month off Amazon.de. Really?
Oh, okay.
That is huge, Jay Dennis. And what about France? What about Amazon France? Because I sell a few things on Amazon France. Not directly, but wow. Bet you love your toys, Z, says John. Yeah, I do, unfortunately. Question, can we now build a PC, please and thank you, with the private collection? I should, you know what, to play Apex
I mean, you do
Legend.
need a bit of an upgrade, don't you? So.
Yeah. Right. Z's been cracking on with videos, and will we expect more next week, says Peter. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully.
You've been putting out
little videos,
videos, haven't you?
I like doing these short.
Yeah.
I've been doing, for those of you that have seen, I've been doing like really short, like 3 to 5 minute type videos, just of things that come to my mind that I think could be quite useful or interesting. I enjoy doing those because they don't take much time.
Yeah.
You know? I like that. France is not affected, only Germany, says Jay Dennis. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's go on to some graphs then. Let's just go to the last 7 days. We've got the last 30 days as well. Oh, I might have to sneeze. No, I'm good. No.
I'm just waiting for you to sneeze.
No, it's gone. It's gone.
No?
It's fine.
Right. We're going to go over to some graphs.
Get an upgrade through the business, mate. It's a legitimate expense, says Lee. Oh, wow. That's a good point, actually, with the PC.
Yeah.
Right, we'll do some graph sharing, guys. Let's go. Right. Again, this is our 30-day sales on eBay.
Yeah.
Currently, we're still about, well, it says 39% up from a year ago. Transactions are up. Everything's up. So pretty good, pretty happy with that. £5,000 turnover over the 30 days. Last 7 days, we've taken a tiny bit of a drop. We're actually at 1% down from a year ago, which is a bit, it's annoying, isn't it? Because we clearly didn't, like, it's just a small amount. But this is the thing, this is a weekly time frame, the 7-day time frame. So you have to take that into consideration. The 7-day time frame is just what it is.
I think we've had, it's been a bit of a dip, but
it's only 1%. It's only 1%.
Yeah.
Our number of transactions is down by 4%. But the nice thing is, the average selling price is up 3%. So, we're hitting that £20 average selling price over the last 7 days. And over the 30 days, like I said, that goes all the way up to £24. So over the 30-day period, a £24 average selling price is pretty good considering
it is.
We sell a lot of stuff which is like a £5 here, £5 there.
I think our lowest item is like
£4, £3
something.
Yeah.
£3.49, I think.
Yeah.
It might even be lower.
Yeah. So
But that's how, and that's
Yeah.
like a pack of screws or something like that.
yeah, we
for
sell
an RC car
all that
or,
kind of stuff.
You know, so those are like our lowest price items.
Yeah. So looking a bit closer at this week's sales, if I just get rid of that compare with last year, you can see we've had a pretty random week, nothing stable about it. We've had £70 day on the 2nd, £160 day with 10 transactions, £74 day with 6 transactions, £53 day with 4 transactions, £100 day with 9, £300 day with 9, £180 day with 5, and then that's like £71 day with 4. So not bad. Average selling price is decent. Number of transactions, like I said, 6, 10, 4, 9, 9, 5, 4. So yeah, it's as consistent as you can get over a short period of time. We're looking at 30 days are domestic and international split. This is obviously quite important to us. This is huge. We're talking 65% UK sales, 35% abroad. That's over the last 30 days. If I go to the last 7 days, it's been 56% domestic and 44% international.
And this is where we normally expect to see like this.
That's quite high, that. Yeah, I'd say 40%. Anything above 40
we're normally hitting about 40. For international.
Yeah, I mean, we sold a couple of things to Thailand. We've actually had 2 transactions to the US and 1 to Canada as well. But most of it has gone to Germany and Europe basically. So that's pretty cool. If we go down to the customers as well, we've had 15% returning customers, which has been really good as well.
That's really nice to see.
Yeah,
I like seeing that figure because it
especially
means
with what we're selling, isn't it, on that store?
Yeah, it means that obviously some people know what we're selling and keep coming back. Yeah,
I mean, we've definitely got customers now who buy regularly from us, who are confident with us. So it's been pretty good. So it's been like a continuation so far of last week. So touch wood, the new year is still going strong for us. We're happy about that because our Christmas wasn't amazing. So but the thing is, we did see this pattern, and we're so we're really aware of it. We're really aware of this pattern where we're kind of we have this section of the year. So we want to make hay while the sun shines, really.
And we are expecting it to drop off again.
Yeah.
It will drop off again because it happened last year. So.
Adam says 2 hits of graph action in one night. You guys are the best. What is it with you guys and graphs,
I know,
man?
Right?
Graphs, yeah. I'm high as with these 2 hits of graphs. Adam, help me come. Oh, you guys, man. Lee asks, are you still using promote your listings? I believe we still have promote your listings running, but I think it's just 1%.
Yeah.
We tend to just do 1% on that. Let me just have a look at what the situation is with promote your listings. Yeah, we're running on 1%. We can show you what that looks like as well. Why not?
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah, why not?
Here we go. Here's another graph.
Yeah. Here's another graph, guys. Triple graph action.
Triple graph.
So this is our dashboard for the promote your listings. We've only got 1 campaign. We basically set it on 1%. We don't pay a great deal of attention to this because we
have it running.
Yeah.
But Yeah,
I mean, why? It's not going to help. If someone needs part AN 0924, the one-way bearing for a Pro 151821 Nitro engine, they're going to need part A 0924, the one-way bearing for a Pro.
That's the thing. With the parts we have, a lot of them are vintage.
Yeah.
So there's not that many places where they can actually go out there and get them. Although there are other sellers, so I'm not saying there's no competition whatsoever. There are other sellers. But... it's one of those things that we do have items that are gonna
sell anyway.
if someone's
and this is
in
actually
need of it.
something I was speaking to Nick earlier on the phone, and this is actually something that he mentioned, that he's got items where his promoted listing is the number 1 item, and then his listing is the number 2 item, and we've got that as well with our pass.
We've had that,
and then you're thinking, well, if why am I paying that extra?
If my promoted listing is there and then my own listing is underneath, it's like,
why am I paying?
Yeah,
you've really got to look at these things. You've got to look at these things and be like, okay.
Should we go back to the big screen?
We'll go back to the big screen. We'll go back. We'll go back to the big screen. All right. No blue areas in Australia, says Pommy Pickers. Rod, I see we must RC. Actually, Rod, RC is huge in Australia. It's huge. We do actually get some sales to Australia. We haven't had any so far by the looks of it. But now with Web Interpret, we are listing on eBay Australia. So hopefully we're going to start seeing some sales.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
But last time we were a bit silly though.
Why?
With the last item we tried to send to Australia.
What was it?
Because we tried to send for a battery.
No. Yeah, with the cart. No, it was with the cart. Yeah,
it was included in the car. Really, we should have just taken the battery out, and then the car would have got.
We tried to sell an RC car to Australia, and the guy was gutted because
we just had to apologise and say that it's just not going to,
because it had a lipo battery and we
refunded him and everything, but it was frustrating for him because obviously he did want it.
Question: I know Bex is busy, but what's gone on second store this week? How's it been?
It's been okay actually. Because I'm drafting my listings, it's had a lot more activity during the week. Had only a couple of sales this week, both accepting offers on them, and they're quite like low value items. I haven't got anything that's like really out there, really, have I?
No.
So.
But it's not the fact that you're getting that extra momentum.
There's a nice little bit of consistency, and I've just gotten over 100 listings now. I can't remember if I activated the 5 today, but I was on 101 listings yesterday. I've still got if I didn't activate them this morning, which I can't remember if I did or not, I've still got 5 to make live today. But I've got a few. I don't know if I did it or not actually. I can't remember. I know it was only this morning.
Yeah, it's true.
That's silly, isn't it?
The nice thing is that £7.64, if included, is included in your monthly shop sub of £10, says Lee. Oh, good point. Yeah, so that would be for free in a way. Graphs. People are going to OD, says Marcella. Look at the spikes on that graph. Okay, those RCs in Australia aren't huge. They're just very close up, says Adam Kelsey. That's a reference to Father Ted, I'm guessing. Close, far away.
Yeah.
We don't need Web Interpret. Aussie speak English, FYI. I know that, but what I meant was it's going to be listed as a domestic listing. Yeah. So someone looking for that is going to find it there. John B says, loved your video about your boxes. Best thing I've seen all week. Lol, says John B. Well,
do you know what? Those boxes are so cool.
We've actually filled them up. I actually need to buy another set.
Yeah, you do.
John, those boxes.
You you didn't buy enough in the first place.
No. We need to buy more. We bought 5, I think.
You thought?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 5.
5 would be enough, but I think I need another 5.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen. Karen says, is there a live stream this Sunday? If so, what time before I do my work Sunday?
Sorry, Karen.
I don't know. I don't know. Are you going to? We're really sorry, but we can't be 100% on it because
I'm on holiday.
Yeah.
This week, so from Monday I've got a week off from work. So
could be more streams then.
It could be more streams next week. Depends what we get up to on Sunday. Because I know we've got to take the girls out, haven't we?
Have we? Depends. I'm feeling ill.
Well, it depends. Depends on this one. If this one can get over man flu.
It's pretty bad, hon.
It's not.
It is.
It's so not.
It is. You don't know how I'm feeling inside.
It's so sweet.
Thanks.
Did I hurt your little feelings?
Yeah, a little bit. That's right. That's right.
I'm sorry, honey.
It's okay.
I'll take you seriously from now on.
I feel rough, you know.
that what it feels like on the inside?
Yeah, it's all
Okay.
Yeah. Ryan says, question for Z, how do you feel now you're married to a vlogger? Can we expect another one tomorrow, Bex?
Yeah, it'll be out on my channel at 7:00 tomorrow evening.
As far as I'm concerned, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm really proud of Beck. Takes a lot of guts to do YouTube. It takes, I'm just really proud of her, to be honest. I really like it.
Oh, thank you.
I really like. Question. Z, you can't kip this week. Dave, I've not been kipping. Question, so your listing on eBay Australia is made to look like the item is in Australia. If so, adjust your handling time, says Pommy Vickers. No, but the thing is, they will still have my international handling times. So it doesn't get you in trouble. It's not going to fool people fully because it will still show the location.
Yeah.
It's just it won't be shown under the international sellers mark. It will just appear because it's listed natively.
It's kind of like when you see listings on the UK and you click into it and then you look at the handling time and then you can actually work out that no, actually it's not coming from the UK. It's going to be shipped from elsewhere. So it pretty much does that.
John B says, did you get them off eBay? If so, what's the item number? Yes, John, I did get them off of eBay. I don't know the item number. If you bear with me, I can find it. But yeah, I paid 47 quid with shipping because the guy took an offer. And he's got loads of these available. He sells a lot of them. He's actually not far from me. But he was far enough for me not to be asked to go and get them. So, actually, what happened there, Rebecca?
Why don't it didn't find the listing. Maybe you ended the listing on that one. Maybe if you just do like that.
Yeah, the seller's called Pallet and Storage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Pallets and Storage, the seller. There it is. There's the listing, yeah. I'll get the item number for you if you want.
I don't know why that didn't work. Isn't that the same?
Yeah, I think I might. You know when you sometimes copy a blank space, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll put the item number in here if you guys want. I've just put the item number in there, guys.
Yeah, so you just search that on eBay and it will come up.
Oh gosh. Is Z ill? Says Adam Kelsey. He has hidden it well. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate that. Karen says, it's okay. It keeps me company while I work Monday. If not, send Z to mum's for a week, says Dave.
Do you want to?
No, sorry. Beck is so pro. There's a bug going about. I picked it up, says Abiola Adu.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a bit of that.
I do feel Ralph does best. Little ill voice. My hubby puts on the same voice too. South London Recess says, sorry I missed the stream last Sunday, busy marking, but we'll try and catch it this week. Stu says, Beck is pro at this, just ask Z if he needs an appointment today.
No, I'd be advised. Do you know what? With what he's got, I'd be advising him to go to the pharmacy. Not even giving him an appointment.
Karen says, next door having another party. Oh, the life of an unemployed person being polite. After she kept me awake most Monday night.
No.
Oh, that sucks.
That does suck.
Question, how much room have you got left to store stuff in the house at the moment? How many more boxes, spaces? Space is always an issue, man. We've got enough space.
Yeah.
But hopefully it won't be an issue for too long.
No.
But like at the moment we've got enough space. We've got enough space for. We could probably store, I would say comfortably, another 12 boxes. I think we could store another because they stack nicely. We could probably store that many. But I think we'll be okay. And also at the moment I've got 2 unlisted boats which are the size like. They're about 5 foot. They're about as tall as you, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty much.
Well, just under, maybe.
Yeah,
about,
actually, just under actually.
Yeah, probably about 5 foot tall. Probably about 5 foot tall. And these boxes are huge, so they take up a lot of room in these boats. Okay, John B says, found out today my wife spent 400 quid on Amazon last night with my card. Z got worms. Why have I got worms, George?
I don't know.
I like that. Z needs an appointment. Oh God. Hopefully, with the amount of complaints and no longer has kids, she won't be here much longer. Reliving her youth, I think. Wow,
Oh, okay.
That's not nice.
Yeah, that's not.
Question: why ain't the 5-foot boats listed? Because they need room, and they need they just need a lot of room for me to just even be able to properly list them. And also, I did have one listed previously, but it has a crack in the hull, and I was getting lowball offers.
You want to get that fixed.
So I bought some JB Weld. It's like a hairline. It's a fiberglass hull, and it's a hairline crack. And I was getting all these wise guys messaging me up, going, "Hey, how you doing?" And like trying to get really lowball prices, telling me. Some guy actually told me he's buying it for the engine, and I'm like, "No, you're not. There's no value. The engine is a cheap Chinese engine. Yeah. You're not buying it for the engine. You'd buy the engine new because they're that cheap."
And plus, otherwise, we would have taken the engine out and sold it separately.
Yeah,
if it was that, if it was worth it.
Yeah, but anyway, so that's separate. Okay.
Anyway.
All right, guys. Question for Bex: do you believe this need room issue? Use the floor man, get them gone.
Do you know what? I won't get involved in his like photographing and all of that business. It's down to you as and when you kind of get that sorted.
I do need to get it done because they're taking up a huge amount of room, aren't they? But
yeah, they are taking up room, but
a crack in the hull of a boat. It's a hairline crack. It's not even big. It's tiny.
Yeah,
it's tiny.
Yeah, it really is.
I've got some JB Weld which I'm going to mix and apply.
I mean, it's an easy fix. It's just that at the time we thought, oh, just get it listed. You know, someone will do a quick fix on it and it'll be fine.
But we started to get started to get some low ball offers.
And we were just like, you know what? No, we'll get it fixed.
Yeah, and we've got one which is fine. So that
you will have to test it though. Make sure the fix has worked.
Yeah,
because you don't want to sell it and then someone go, it sank.
Yeah. Okay. Have you looked at storage warehouse options, says Sai? Oh, we've been looking around at stuff, but at the moment there's nothing concrete. This is when he needs a firm push. Be firm. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah. No, he does. I know he does. I know.
I've been getting through stuff.
But you do.
We've got so much stuff to list, hon. It's ridiculous. All right. I think I'm going to call it a night now. I think we've been an hour, haven't we? If not,
just about.
Yeah. If not, I'm
just about.
Yeah.
If anything, we might be like
just over.
What? 2 minutes.
Yeah. So it's pretty
over
good.
Or under? I
over.
Don't know.
We're over.
Okay. I think we're about 2 minutes.
Okay. We thank everybody that has taken time out of their Friday evening to join us. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the chat. We know it was a bit of a laugh, but we kind of like Fridays being a bit more of a laugh, don't we?
Yeah, we do try and like run through bits and pieces. But
question: will the boat fit in the bath with you when you test? No, Adam, it's too big for that. It's too big for the bath. And I'm sitting there just playing with it with a bit of like foam on my head, like just getting. It's not like one of those boats, Adam. But thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Friday evening. I really appreciate the support. We probably will stream on Sunday. We always end up doing.
If we are, we'll be on at about 2:00. Yeah. That's where we kind of like to aim for.
Lemsip and a kebab, doctor's orders. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We will see.
I'm really sorry for I don't know.
Baxi just arrived.
I'm really sorry.
Hi, Baxi. Bye bye.